What's up, viewers? This is Shane. This is the first video I've posted in I don't even know how long. It's been forever. My last videos that I have posted really were just workout videos at a gym or in my old garage years ago when I was still in high school. But I'm trying to get back into it, and this is just a very brief intro, but as you can see behind me, I do have squat rack at home now. So I actually got it, I want to say at the end of September or maybe mid-September. So I've been working out consistently for probably about a month now. Before that, I'd taken probably 18 months off. I hadn't even lifted. And when I was lifting, it was at a public gym, which I came to highly dislike. The gym itself was fine, but it was just the commute, getting home late, when I get home having to make dinner. It prolongs everything. So I opted for, a few months ago, I ended up making the decision to buy home equipment. And so I'll give you a little tour right now. This is just very brief, but I've got my Iron Master adjustable dumbbells. These ones are the 10 through 40, 75 set. So I can go decent on each dumbbell. Really, right now, I'm only using these for arm stuff anyways. I don't have dumbbell rows, so I don't need to go super heavy, but eventually I want to go get their add-on kit to add more weight. And then this is just these are micro plates for them, some grip stuff, a grip strength tester. I've got my Kensui grips. These ones I use for chin-ups, and I just throw them over my pull-up bar, because actual chin-ups anymore just hurt my wrists. But then I have here, this is the Rogue Monster bench. I have the competition pad. I didn't get the Thompson fat pad just because I'm a pretty short guy and I'm not super big. And the Thompson pad, I want to say, is even 2 inches wider. And this is actually pretty wide for me. So keep that in mind too, anyone trying to buy or decide on which pad to get. But I did get this because it's thicker, this direction. It's probably 3 or 4 inches thick. So it's really comfortable, and the material is just super grippy. And I can go over all this stuff later. This is just a quick run through. But then this is my rack. I sort of custom made, basically. It's a power rack, but I made it more into a half rack because I personally don't really like lifting inside of a rack. Since I've been lifting, in high school, I never lifted in an actual rack. It was always half racks, so I guess that's just what I'm comfortable with. But I've got my Texas power bar here, Texas deadlift bar I hang up here. Got my pull-up bar that I had to build out and put lower because if I would have put it where most people do here at this cross member, you would hit your head, obviously, on the ceiling. These are only 96-inch ceilings. This is a 90-inch rack, and I built it on a platform. I had to use 2x3s instead of 2x4s just so it wouldn't hit the ceiling up top. But I've got 2 4x8, yes, 4x8 rubber mats. I didn't want to get, horse stall mats from Tractor Supply. These are actually from a company because originally I wanted an 8x8 platform. I had to end up going a little smaller, so I cut one of them, but I just wanted the least amount of seams as possible. So I have one seam right now going down the middle this direction here, and I deadlift out here, hip thrust, rows. My bench luckily fits. That's one thing I didn't check before I built this section. It's 2 sections I bolted together right here. But yeah, pretty much that's it. I've got my, my stuff that I hang up here. And then I made a little thing to hang the Mars bar. And then this is the, forget what it's called, but you put it on your rack to center your bench from Rogue. It goes like down here, and that way my bench is always centered. But anyways, making this video just to sort of track my progress and hopefully start actually posting so you guys can see some of my training. Obviously, I'll be training at home, so it's going to be nice for me. It might not be as exciting to watch on camera, I don't know, but I personally like more of the training style stuff. I mean, I can get into diet stuff, later if my channel grows or if I end up posting on it or more often. I can get into that kind of stuff, but for now, it's just for tracking my progress on lifts and just to kind of show you guys I'm not dead. I still love lifting. I can get into this in more detail later, but I just haven't been consistent really ever since I started lifting, even though I love it. But we'll give this like to see where I'm at. Like I said, I've been training for probably a month and a half, so I know about what my weight is, but I'm gonna, just to keep track on video, see what I'm weighing. I'm only 5'6", and no doubt this is gym weight. I've eaten a little bit today, drank water, all that. It's not morning. But 164. So we'll see how the training goes today. I alternate between two different workouts, like workout A and B. I just kind of made my own linear program just until I get my strength back up. So today is workout A, which is squats, bench. I do some tricep work, some pull-ups. These are hanging leg raises, so abs, and then standing calf raises, so calves. And then just to show you guys, my workout B would be, I'm going to do tomorrow and hopefully film, but that's going to be deadlifts, OHP, pen lay rows, hip thrusts, dumbbell curls, and loo raises. But this is what I'm running until, I'd like to get my squat up to, 315 for 3 sets of 5, bench 225 for 3 sets of 5, deadlift 405, 3 sets of 5, before I really move into like an intermediate program. I could probably move up faster, but I don't know. I figure, what's the point? Anyways, we'll get into the workout. All right, this is the first set for squats, my working weight, just 165. Still kind of screwing around with where to put this actual tripod camera stand. I'm just filming on my iPhone for now. Maybe I'll buy an actual camera in the future if these videos start getting views and whatnot. But I'm gonna mess around with I'm gonna do it from this angle for one set. I have 3 sets. I'll probably do one more from the behind and then maybe one more in the front. So just let me know what angle is, most aesthetic for squats. But anyways, this is first set. Pretty easy, guys. Like I said, I started very conservative. But anyways, that was first set. All right, guys, here's set number 2. See how this angle works out. Got one more. All right, guys, here's set 3. Attempting it from this angle. Not sure how it's gonna look. I'll still post it, of course, but if I need to change it up a little for the next workout, I kind of am keeping track of where I'm putting my tripod. That way I can move it. Anyways, here's third set. I've been going through these kind of quick. Once I get heavier, I definitely take longer rests. But anyways, get this set done and move on to bench. Okay, and we'll just go up and wait from here. Every workout, go up by 5 pounds on the main lifts, 2.5 on the upper body. But I'm gonna try to do these more of, I kind of just talk before I do my sets kind of thing, kind of like Sam Sulik a little bit. What really got me into the whole YouTube fitness was like Matt Ogus, his old workout vlogs. I was like addicted to those, so just trying to kind of go for more of that vibe. I can go in depth on more things, future videos, or if people request certain things in the comments, whatever. But for now, I'm going to keep it a little shorter and sweeter. This one not as short, being the first video. Just wanted to give a little intro, but anyways, we'll set up for bench, warm up, and then I'll start filming those lifts. All right, guys. The first set on bench. Today I'm just doing 130. Haven't even made it to a plate yet, but I started only with 95, and then of course going up by 2.5 pounds per day. I've made it to 130, however many workouts that is. So this is pretty easy, but like I said, just keeping it rather than plateauing too soon. I just started light. But here's the first set. All right, guys, here's set number 2. Switch sides and put it just a little closer, so we'll see how that turns out. I don't have as many chances of whatever angles for filming, just because my basement is pretty small compared to a gym. So I think really it's just pretty much where it is now or where it was. That's really the only things, unless people like seeing it from all the way at my feet, which I don't really prefer, so I don't think I'll do that, but let me know. But anyways, your second set. And hopefully I will eventually get something else to film on, because one of the things that bugs me is filming on my iPhone. I can't listen to music. So that's why I'm also probably not really going to do a lot of, until I get stronger, you know, a little bit more impressive, I'd say. I'm probably not going to be like filming every workout, but I'm going to try my hardest to do like a, I don't know, monthly kind of an update or whatever, just to show you guys where I'm at lifting. And right now with my workout, I'm trying to do basically workout A, workout B, rest. Workout A, workout B, rest. So I'm not doing my workouts on a set day yet. When I move into more of an intermediate program that I kind of designed for myself, that's more of like 4 days a week that you set. I don't know which days I'm going to work out on yet. I haven't decided. I'm probably going to do a Saturday, Sunday, and then maybe like either a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. But that'll be 4 days a week, basically each day focused on the main lift and accessories. But as of right now, I'm just cranking out as many as I can just to get my progress back up there. Muscle memory is definitely kicking in. I feel super good, no joints hurting or anything like that. So progress should keep going for definitely, I mean, I'd guess another 6 months at least before I really hit like a hard plateau. And then even when I do on this linear program, I'm not gonna just instantly jump to an intermediate. I'll just kick back the weight, maybe, you know, knock off 20% and then work my way back up for another 3 months or whatever. And just basically do that until until I get to, like I said, you know, 2-plate bench for 3 sets of 5, 3-plate squat, 3 sets of 5, 4-plate deadlift, 3 sets of 5. And, you know, a plate overhead press for 3 sets of 5. But I'll actually get to that pretty quick because I'm decent at overhead press. So I'm hoping actually for more. I'd love a plate and a 25 for 3 sets of 5. But anyways, try to keep the talking to a minimum. I know I suck at that. I'm a chatterbox. But that was second set. So third set, I don't even know. Maybe I'll try it from like this angle, but we'll see. All right, third set. Hardly took a rest because I talked so much the last one, so we'll just jump into it. Ugh. All right, bench is done. So for accessories, guys, I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't want to film every set. So I'm thinking what I'll do, you guys tell me. Today I'll probably film the last set of my accessory stuff just to kind of show you, you know, obviously once I'm most tired, kind of my speed and how hard it is basically. But I'm going to be moving into dumbbell rolling tricep extension. So it's basically a skull crusher with dumbbells. But I'll film the last set and see how that goes. Okay, this is final set for these dumbbell tricep extensions. I'm still kind of screwing with the form on these guys, so I kind of tried a little bit different technique every time, so they might look different, but so I'm still trying to get that down, but otherwise. These are 22.5-pound dumbbells. All right, and on to pull-ups, weighted. This is my 5th set of pull-ups. I've only worked my way up from body weight. I used to do weighted with like 35-pound plate. I worked my way up to that. I just go slow on anything upper body, so it's gonna take me a while to get back up to there, but don't laugh, but I do have a 5-pound plate. I couldn't hardly go to the 2.5, so this is the first weighted pull-ups I'm doing. I mean, it's not the first time I've done them with weight, but this is my first weight increase. So this is 5th set. I've done 4 sets of 7. This will be the 5th. Next time I do these, it'll be 5 sets of 8, 5 sets of 9, 5 sets of 10, and then I increase the weight. I'll go to 7.5. Chalked up for the last set here. All right, hopefully that was a good enough angle where you could see everything. But that was final set. Moving on to hanging leg raises, which I absolutely hate, but still do just to have a strong core. Here's the 5th set of hanging leg raises. I'm just doing 5 sets of 10. I slowly work my way up with these. So basically I'll eventually go to like 5 sets of 11, then 5 sets of 12, all the way up to like 15. Once I get to 5 sets of 15, I'm literally gonna do that until they start basically getting super easy, and then haven't really thought about anything past that, but that's definitely gonna take a while because these are not easy. But here's final set. These suck and I hate them, but I feel they're pretty important to do. These suck. All right. Last up is calves. And I'll kind of show you guys my setup. I might actually film just one set with just the bar empty, just to show you. Because no doubt in here... Okay, sorry, my last clip cut off because I tried to take my phone out of the tripod and I stopped recording, but I was gonna say I'm gonna show you guys probably a set with just the empty bar to show you my setup. So just because I have very limited space in here, I don't have room. My favorite way to do calves is just like a standing calf machine. I don't really like seated or bent leg, whatever you refer to it as. So I like standing, but I don't have really room in here, and those machines are expensive. Not to say that a Mars bar isn't expensive, but It's less than that, and I can literally just progressive overload on this for years on calves. But basically, you just set your J cups. I have this called a Wessie from Oak Club Manufacturing. And this is basically just a stand on, and it's got grippy sandpaper tape kind of stuff. So you're going to want to set your J cups when you're standing on this. But then also from Oak Club, I have these handles. They're called the Campbells after Brandon Campbell, Basement Brandon. So I basically just hold those, because the reason you have to use a Mars bar is once this goes on your back, you don't have to hold the handles. You can just let the weight sit there on your back. It's really pretty nice, but it works perfect for these. But basically I get this part, that part of the Mars bar, like as low as I can on my back, and then you basically just, you know, pick up like a squat, and then you can just do your calf raises when you're holding these handles. So I warm up with just an empty bar. This Mars bar is not 45 pounds. I can't remember, it's either 55 or 65. But whenever I write down stuff in my workout log, I basically treat it as a 45-pound bar, just so, if this makes sense to you guys, just so I know how many plates to put on. I just treat it like a 45-pound bar and call it that. So if I was gonna put a 45 on each side, I'd just call this 135, even though it's really probably either 145 or even 155. But just so I don't get confused. But anyways, that's how calves go today. I've got 5 sets with 115, so I'll be doing a 35 on each side, and I'll film the last set. Here's a final set of 8 for my calf raises tonight. I'll go with calves. I usually do, well, not usually, but I'll start with 5 sets of 8. Then do 5, 9, 5, 10, 5, 11, all the way up to 5 sets of 15. And when I get to 5 sets of 15, I jump the weight up and go back down to sets of 8. So today's a weight jump, but these feel pretty easy, so. Alright guys, that's a workout for me. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it's not too long of a video. Future ones may be a little shorter just because, you know, I may end up cutting out accessories or not doing all 3 sets of my lifts, or, you know, for whatever reason. If I find that people like the shorter ones, I'll keep them shorter. If people like the ones where I talk a little bit more and explain stuff or whatever, then I'll do that. But ultimately it is just so, you know, in a year I can come back and look at this workout and just see how much bigger I've gotten, how much stronger, and hopefully encourage other people to do the same thing. I'm an old man, guys. I'll be 32 in like a week, pretty much. So it can happen when you're in your 30s too. But I've been working out since, you know, my sophomore year of high school is like the first time I touched weights. And before that, I kind of did like push-up, pull-up kind of stuff with one of my buddies. But yeah, I believe it was either sophomore year or the beginning of junior year is when I like started actually lifting weights, got a gym membership. So I've been doing it a while. I do like to think I know what I'm doing and talking about, but I've never, honestly, never really had the strength or physique to truly show the knowledge I have. So that's what I'm trying to change now that I'm in my 30s, got a home gym. I should definitely be able to stay way more consistent. Work still screws with me a little bit here and there. If I work a 14-hour day, I'm not going to work out. And sometimes I'll go through periods where I get, 3 weeks straight of 14-hour days. So it's really just like the weekends I might work out or something. But I'll try to keep you guys posted a little more frequently. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. And like and subscribe. Leave me comments or questions. We'll see you in the next one.